Welcome to the Nightly Rant. I'm Mike.
And I'm Torya.
This is the show where we talk about the awful things that have happened in our day, the awesome things that have happened in our day,
and all the things in between.
Thanks for listening, and we truly hope you enjoy. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
You don't sound so enthused.
I'm
the
tired.
hell's your issue?
I don't know. I've been cooking for 2 days straight for various people.
Who have you cooked for?
Really?
Don't even get me started. Who have you cooked for? I'm just kidding. You know I'm kidding.
Bam! Right to the nose.
How could you possibly think that I didn't know? Like,
I just thought you were being a jerk.
You've cooked. The ham came out good.
The ham was good. The soup was good last night.
Soup was really good last night.
The pasta bake was good yesterday.
And it was good this morning, too. The pasta bake was good. The pasta bake was good. The ham was good.
The cinnamon rolls were meh, but that's because Pillsbury made them, not me.
They were okay, yeah. They weren't the best ever, but they weren't the worst ever either.
I gotta make real cinnamon rolls.
They were really more like donuts pretending to be cinnamon rolls. Because they had that texture, you know?
The thing I really don't like about Pillsbury products, like 89% of like their cookie dough's okay, but like those ones in the tubes, they're super salty. Like the dough is really salty. So it tastes weird.
Well, and like, I think that a cinnamon bun, right, should have a flakier feel on the outer edges and the cake on the inside. So that when you put that glazing on there, then like it gets a little bit harder. So it's a little crispy on the top. They don't do that. It's just like bloop on top of there. And it's, you expect one flavor, you get a different flavor.
Also, cinnamon rolls, the good ones, are made with bread dough.
Yeah.
So they taste like white bread with delicious things.
Yeah.
Those did not. They tasted like some weird biscuit dough.
Right.
Salty biscuit dough.
Exactly.
Salty cinnamon biscuits is what we had for breakfast.
Salty cinnamon biscuits. Yeah.
The icing was good.
Yeah. But that was, that was nice because then, Matt was here for a while and unfortunately he's so super allergic to
our zoo. The whole zoo.
The animals that, there's Pretty Girl. He's so allergic to the animals that he couldn't stay there very long, but it's too bad.
Pretty Girl's coming to say Merry Christmas. Actually, she's looking for her Christmas present. The laser pointer we've entertained all cats with all day.
And then he left the kids here, the young chucks, the young kiddos, and he went on back. And then we all played with the cats with the laser pointer. Mitchell had a good time with that.
Oh gosh.
He even got Pretty Girl to come out and play.
She was running the fastest out of all of them, climbing the door, climbing the walls. She has good hunting instincts.
Yes.
She clearly survived outside for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah. She... You know what, though? What it tells me? Mr. Taga, he clearly is a really good hunter because that cat has good weight on him.
I bet you
living
he'd like
outside.
The laser pointer.
Yeah. He has good weight on him living outside. Like, that's crazy.
I wonder if Mr. Fluffs would like the laser pointer.
Mr. Fluffs, here's a cage. Go inside. Mr. Fluffs.
Or a box.
Yeah.
A box would work.
Yogi says, I am so tired because I did not sleep very much last night.
Poor Yogda. He had his very first sleepover last night.
Yeah, it was weird for us, and it was really weird for him, too. I could tell. He went with Alyssa.
Well, even the picture that she took and sent you, his ears were alert.
Yeah.
He was asleep, but he was alert.
Yeah.
Really?
He didn't relax at all.
Another country heard from. The Pretty Girl wants to talk in our podcast.
There's my sweet girl. I love this cat. I do.
Pretty much we had a pretty chill Christmas day. I mean, it's not like the ham was a lot of work. It was more cleanup than it was to cook.
Right. I agree with you on that. I agree with you. It almost took longer to put the food on the plate than it did to cook the food. You know, when you think about it.
Well, you buy a spiral cut ham, you pop it in the freaking oven.
Yeah.
And then
it falls apart.
3/4 of the way through, you glaze it. And call it a freaking day.
Yeah. That's crazy. Miss Lady Cat over here is enjoying all the love right now.
I can hear her purring.
Yep. She likes it.
She's a demon.
She's my girl. And she knows she's my girl, so she comes to me because she knows I'm a sucker.
Then we had a nice phone call with my mom and my
awesome
dad
call
and
with your parents.
brother that doesn't speak.
And your brother. He had a lot to say, though, actually. It was kind of nice.
Did he?
Yeah.
My dad had a lot to say about the weather.
Yeah. It was really cute. Really cute.
Family.
Family's awesome. You know, that's the thing. It's what everybody needs to remember about this time of year, too, is that it's about family. And, you know, if you have kids, it's about the kids. It's not about, you know, what you can get. It's what you can give.
Yeah.
And I really believe that. But, I mean, you know, both kids gave me, all the kids, not both, you know, they gave me nice things.
Yeah.
This time
well
around.
thought out gifts.
Yeah, this time around I most definitely appreciated them doing that. I really did. I love the socks. Socks are great.
And I feel like you're going to love the air fryer.
Yeah, I think in the long run I really like it. Yeah. My gosh, well, you know what I've already considered?
Sniff me there.
You know how many times like we go to Pyology and I only eat half the pizza and then
would you actually eat your leftovers?
I bet you I would eat it because I could crisp it up.
Wow. Shocking.
So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, my oldest boy gave me a air fryer from his company. And I'm not going to mention their name because I'm not sure that they would want me to. I'd be glad to mention it at another time if they want me to. But err on the side of caution here. It's his job and all. So anyway, but it's a pretty cool product. And it works, it works really well.
We made potato chips today.
Yeah, it did a good job. I mean, like, just really did a good job. It was impressive. I was quite impressed. And when you start reading all of the different things you can do with it, it's crazy.
I'm going to reheat the frickin' ham in there tomorrow.
Well, you can. You can. Like, if you're afraid something's going to stick to the basket, you can use cooking spray.
Well, and there's a rack and a pan that it came with, too.
I know. It's really cool, though. And it works super well. And everyone seemed to be pleased by their Christmas gifties.
And I successfully fooled Mitchell.
Yeah.
And Alyssa.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah!
Pulled it off,
Torya for the win.
Pulled it off, didn't you? Oh.
Mitchell thought I was going to be typical and he was going to get green and Alyssa would get pink.
Yeah.
Not so much.
Yeah, that was good.
Chugga, 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 chugga.
That was good. How are those things, the candy canes? I can't remember what they were called.
I have no idea. I didn't give myself any.
Oh, that's right. It was Mitchell that was eating one. Mm-hmm. Right. I'll have to ask him how those were.
He said it was good. The yellow one, anyway. Ashley and Ryan also liked theirs. So.
Huh. Okay. Oh. And those were Starburst, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I always get confused because I know they like the...
We got the Jolly Rancher ones last year.
Those are the ones they really like. The
they
Jolly Rancher ones. Year. Yeah, but those are the ones they really like. It's interesting because now Christmas candy will be like, almost virtually free.
I know.
Hi, baby.
We'll have to go get some Christmas candy tomorrow.
My kitty cat's getting all the love right now. She loves it.
Don't you?
I'm glad you came on the podcast there, pretty girl.
Ooh, you spooked her.
Pretty girl's a good girl. You spooked her. It was your finger hitting her bell.
You know what? This cat has come a long way.
She sure has.
And I'm happy she's in our house for Christmas. Because last Christmas, she was a fat, waddly little stray cat. Because she was full of kittens.
Yeah.
And I remember last Christmas, we took her turkey outside.
Yeah. We did.
with her food.
Yep.
And it wasn't too long after Christmas that she birthed her kitten.
Yes. She's such a sweet girl,
She
though.
just got spooked by a piece of her fur flying off of her back.
Well, she does tend to be kind of skittish, so there's that, but she has a little PTSD for sure.
Well, yeah. I'm sure she got chased around by people outside.
Yogi used to have it, but look at him now. I mean, like, the more he lives with us, the more comfortable he gets. Because you know what's funny? As loud as they can get sometimes, it's not really obnoxiously as loud as a lot of places get.
That's true.
You know? It's like...
Yep.
So the animals, they kind of get used to it. And that's also the thing. They just get used to the noise.
Yep. Silly animals.
He's funny because whenever there's a long break, like when she goes into the 5-day weekend this weekend, that's when he's going to get super depressed at first. Because the first day he gets really like, oh no, what happened to Alyssa? And then by the second day, he's like, okay.
It will be worse. It will be worse after winter break is over and you take them to school on that Monday morning.
Yeah.
Because they will have been here for 5 days straight, 100%
without
of the time.
leaving.
Exactly.
Yeah. Then the poor dog the following weekend, we go away for a while.
Yeah, he won't have anybody. Well, he'll have Ashley. He likes
Yeah,
Ashley.
he loves Ashley. I'm glad he loves Ashley, though. That's, but anyway, we digress. Christmas was an awesome day. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? What was your favorite part of the day?
I don't know. Probably talking to my parents.
That's one of my favorite parts of the day. Because, first of all, getting to talk to them, but also watching you. I like that.
What was your favorite part of the day?
It's like hard to pick because I really enjoyed when the kids came and then they were so excited to share their presents to me, with me. They were so excited. What is she doing?
She's ripping a piece of paper.
They were so excited to share that stuff with me,
Actually, she's ripping a piece of lint roller, and she's mad at it because it keeps sticking to her face.
That's funny. But that's the thing is that they come here and they were all excited to show me what they got me, and it was kind of cool.
Yep.
So those two things kind of made my day.
That's good. I'm glad you had a good day.
Them and you. Well, yeah, it's hard not to have a good day when the people you care the most about are, around. And, I gotta say, I was really proud of Ashley for planning in advance,
Yeah.
And it all turned out really, really nice.
Did she tell you how her friend Christmas went?
I asked her. She said it went really well.
Good. That's good. Seems like everybody had a good holiday.
Yeah. Well, and it's I just think it's a very mature decision to make to I'm going to see my parents on this day, and then I'm going to go with my friends on this day.
Yeah.
Because that's what was convenient for them. I like it. I like that they did that.
Well, she made everybody a priority this year.
Yeah. I like it.
Worked out.
And it's compromise. It's kind of compromise behavior,
Yeah.
So, I like that. I keep thinking back to the issue we solved last week, by the way. And I just shake my head, and it's like, where did that come from?
You know what I'm most impressed by in the series of today? That I managed to surprise you.
Yeah. Funny thing is, you notice how long it took me to even notice?
Well, yeah, because I filled your stocking with candy last night when you fell asleep on the couch after
That's
we podcasted.
what you said, yeah.
And you got up and you were looking around when I woke you up to go to bed, and you didn't notice. And I was like, okay, maybe he noticed and just didn't say anything. And then this morning you were up for a long time. You didn't notice.
Nope.
And then right before they came, you were like, hey, why is there candy in my stocking?
And I was so oblivious. I'm going to tell you something. It surprised the hell out of me when you said you put it in there last night. Because when I noticed the candy, the next thought I had was, man, I must have been really watching that TV show for her to be able to sneak that in there with me sitting right here. So I really thought you had just done it. That's how oblivious I was to it all day.
Do you remember when you woke up last night? You were still sleeping on the couch, and I asked you if you wanted to watch the TV show that was recording, and then you said yes, and then promptly fell back asleep?
Yeah, actually, I do remember that.
When you promptly fell back asleep, that's when I put it in your stocking.
Interesting. And yet I didn't see it at all. And I was up again really early this morning.
Yeah, I had great success in surprising you, and that makes me pretty happy.
Air 5. Good job. Good job. But then, Yogi's back, and you can tell that he had a good time there because he's not all freaked out.
Right.
Because he's relaxed, obviously.
But he's been sleeping since he got here.
He's been sleeping since he got here, and he likes clinging to my body. He loves being next to me.
I think they probably played with him a lot last night and this morning because he was a novelty.
Yeah, wore him out. Poor little baby.
He's going to sleep like a rock tonight.
Well, see, that's the thing. If we were able to play with him at that intensity all the time, we could actually up his food intake a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he'd be burning more calories, so he would need to eat more calories.
The laser pointer's going to make the pretty girl lose some poundage.
Yeah, it looks like it. She's loving that thing. She was running around like a crazy thing.
Yep.
It was awesome.
Now, can you imagine if we'd have had a functioning laser pointer when all 5 kittens were still here?
That would have been nuts.
You could have destroyed the house with one laser pointer.
Yeah, it would have been nuts.
Especially when Olive was all hissy with them.
Yes.
Because there would have been 8 cats chasing one laser spot.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I can't even.
All that for $1, huh?
All that for $1. You know what? The entertainment we got today was worth $1.
I agree. I agree with you.
And there's got to be at least a few more days in those shitty Dollar Tree batteries.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that was our day.
Yeah, it was a good day. So hopefully all you guys had a good day. And, you can comment in the comment anywhere where you see this posted, I mean. You can comment in there. So if you see it on, Google Play, or if you see it on iTunes, you can leave a comment and a rating. And if you see it on our website, we have a comment section. And if you see it posted on Facebook, you can make a comment, or if it's on Twitter, you could reply to it. You see it on Instagram, leave a comment. In other words, what I'm saying is if you see us on social media, say howdy. HOWDY.
Howdy do.
Howdy. You know something funny?
Howdy
you say you don't have an accent, okay? But your accent is slowly going away. I'll give you that. But listen to your brother and your mom and your dad. They have a very intense accent.
Yeah, but you want to know something funny? Since the beginning of you meeting me, I haven't had that accent. Not like them. Maybe when I get together with them, but I don't have it.
Well, you for sure in person with them have the same accent.
Shut.
But that's so common. Like, she used to do that we told you, like with her sister. All of a sudden, it would be speaking Singaporean slang.
And it was funny. When I was like 10-ish.
10-ish, okay.
Maybe a little older. My dad wanted to meet his biological father.
Okay, yeah.
So we got in the car and we drove halfway across Canada to meet his biological father and all of his family. And I've told you before that Manitoba is where the Canadian accent that is stereotyped by the world lives.
Right.
Because you have to admit, even my brother, while he has a different accent than you have, doesn't have that stereotypical Canadian accent.
But he talks like everything is
That's because he's high all the time. Anyway, well, not so much anymore, but he used to be. Okay. Now he just talks real slow.
Okay.
I'm gonna punch you in your nose in a second. Can you shut up and let me finish my story?
Yes, hoser.
Okay, I'm not telling you anymore.
So don't.
Fine.
You're only robbing them, not me.
Well, don't be mean, and maybe I can finish my story.
Well, finish your story. I'll shut up now.
Okay. Jeez.
That's That's number 2.
Anyway, when we got there, my dad picked up the Manitoba accent in like 30 seconds. And he was talking just like all of them. And it was terrifying. We should have left him there.
It must be a trip to you as a kid. You know, when your dad is like suddenly talking like a way he never talks. And
like
you're like,
super
where
crazy
the hell
version.
did that come from? I
was
thought
awful.
only lunatics talked like that.
And then we were there for like 3 weeks. And then we came home. And he still had it.
It stuck
It
with him
didn't
for a
go
while,
away. And then, okay, so he'd never met any of these people, right?
Yeah.
Ever before.
Right.
When he talks to them on the phone, it's the same thing now. He has that accent when he talks to them on the phone.
That's so weird. It's almost like certain accents are dominant or something.
It's like he mimics the accent of the people he's talking to.
He mimics the moves of his masters.
I wouldn't call them anyone's masters.
Oh, zing. Shots fired. That's like, okay, I'm not going to mention names, okay, but I was just reading a rather lengthy Facebook dialogue that I had during the election cycle.
Were you?
In the open version of some of these groups, if you can decipher what I mean. Thank you very much. I'm not going to be specific. Anyway, the person was like, trying to basically call me names and say that I'm a bully and blah, 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 blah. And then to prove their point, they tried to say, you know, look at how many, this was their exact comment. Look at how many people have you blocked, ... ouch, exclamation point, smiley face.
You want to know
Why is that an ouch? Why is that an ouch?
Well, I have something else I want to say about that. You know what's funny? How can you look at how many people have you blocked? They have you blocked.
And how does she know how many have me blocked?
They don't, because we had a conversation last night about how I think my block list should be public, so that the people I've blocked,
I agree.
They like try to go to my profile link, and all they say is, "You've been blocked, asshole."
Yeah.
And it'd be great.
Or
and
whatever other custom message you choose for yours.
Right. And I'm sure that mine wouldn't actually say that. It would say something significantly more vulgar because I'm me. But still, you understand my point. Depending. I would like to set a custom message depending on the person, actually.
Depending on your mood. There you go. Well, kind of like how the iPhone used to only be able to snooze calls completely except for your favorites list, or that's it. Now you can snooze individual people.
Yeah. Did you know you can also turn on read receipts for individual people now?
Yeah.
Anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Okay, so I want people of Facebook to know who I've blocked and for me to know who's blocked me. But I just think it should be public information. I mean, I know who your friends are. Why can't I know who your unfriends are?
Well, but you made a better point than that yesterday.
I don't remember
If I was if I was a listener, I'd be like blasting you right now because you did not make your point, but you did yesterday.
Okay, finish my point.
Yesterday, your point was, and it was freaking excellent. Like you can't figure out who has you blocked too. because one day, it doesn't matter when, if you've interacted with a person enough that they're going to block you,
right?
They stick in your head. Okay, for the most part, right? Like especially a friend person, because what they're trying to avoid is the two friends get into a bicker, and so one friend blocks the other friend, and now the two friends get in a real life fight. Okay, that's what they're trying to avoid.
Right.
Okay, but if you said yesterday that if you left it open where you could see it, it wouldn't be any different than it is now, because one day you realize, wait a second, let's just use Amy. Let's just use Amy Martin for example, because we don't see her often, so this example will work. Okay, say Amy Martin, we interact with her a lot on Facebook, and we see her group posts and sharing of other group posts and whatever a lot. Like it brings because we're interested in that stuff, it draws our attention. It's like we're interested in the essential oils, so it draws our attention to that. And then all of a sudden it's gone. you'd be like, wait a second, what happened to her? And first thing you'd do is look her up on your friends list and go, huh, she's gone. What happened? And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to search for her. As soon as you search for her and click the little icon next to her name, and it says, sorry, this page can't be found, you know you were blocked.
Right.
So they're not hiding it from anybody.
It's the other way.
They're not smart enough to hide it from anybody.
The other way you find out is you're scrolling through one of the local community or crime groups, and you see that there's been a comment made on the post, but you can't see who made the comment. You can't see the comment.
Well, and here's the thing. But here's the thing. I've been told,
crazy woman.
but I've been told that there's so many people that have me blocked. So, I'm just going to say, even though I don't think this is theoretical, I think it's fact. I'm just going to say, so theoretically, if that was true, if so many people had me blocked, when I read these forums, I should experience what you're talking about a lot. I think once in the last 6 months have I experienced that. Once.
Right, and once was because the post was deleted.
Right. But once in 6 months. Why?
I get that experience a lot in the Crime Watch group that's local, that I'm actually still in, because of that crazy woman that blocked me on 4th of July last year.
Oh, yeah. 2 years ago. Not last year. 2 years ago. It was the first year you were here.
Not 6 months ago, a year and a half ago. That is last year, because we're still in 2017.
Okay. Gotcha.
In 2016. Anyway, that crazy woman, who is a topic for a different night.
Yeah.
She comments a crap load, so I'll see that a post has like 7 comments, and I can only see 1. I'm like, hey, what is this? So then I tell you go look and tell me that it's her. It's great.
Yeah. I hear you. All right, dude.
I'm not. My name's not Dude.
What did he say? Call me Sergeant Graham or something like that?
Yeah. We've been watching Parenthood. That's an inside joke from Parenthood. Just saying.
Yeah. Anyway, peeps, I hope you guys had a real great Christmas. I hope you gave from the heart. And I hope you had great family time. Most importantly, the family time. So, all right, well.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
All right. Stella, bye-bye. Hey, this is Mike, and I just wanted to tell you that if you enjoyed the show, and I truly hope you did, you can subscribe on iTunes or Google Play and not miss a single episode. But if you happened to miss an episode and you didn't find it on Google Play or iTunes for some reason, you could go to our website, which is thenightly.rant.wordpress.com.